Doomed Games is part of the solo queue experience. YouTube, welcome back. I want to go over two things. One thing that's kind of light, and the main thing, which is going to be the topic of the video, which is Doomed Games. But before I talk about that, let me quickly clarify. I'm enjoying the consistency I'm on with content creation, which is YouTube Shorts, which are daily, YouTube videos every other day, and weekend streams every weekend. This is kind of comfortable for me because I can do this on a consistent basis, so good things are to be expected in the future. As for today's topic, it's going to be about Doomed Games. Now let me pause right here because I want to go over a YouTube comment on one of my recent videos. The video was the 95th post-game commentary, what just happened. The viewer basically said this is the reason why he doesn't even play the game anymore. He's not playing for himself, he's playing for people with bananas instead of brains, and he's basically just wasting his time. You can understand he's frustrated. And I understand probably more than anyone because I lost this game. I know the frustration. I went through it. However, it sparked a flashback from one of my other videos, which is frustration over ranked losses. It's funny how I actually made a video like 2 months ago about this. Now, I'm not gonna play the video because the video itself explains everything in detail in 6 minutes. Amazing. But the main point is Doomed Games is part of the solo queue experience. But I don't want to just talk about Doomed Games. I want to show you an example because these things happen quite often. It's in my recent 20 games all the time. So let me show you some evidence. I'm playing against Skarner and I want to cheese him, but as you can see, Belveth screws my lane over. I don't have summoner spells, so I'm basically playing at a disadvantage. Minions already spawned, so yeah, this happened before the minions spawn, and I'm going to be down a level, and Belveth basically has all agency to screw my lane completely over. Viego, he started on the other side of the map, and he's not going to be anywhere near top lane for, well, ever, honestly. So I'm essentially playing 1 versus 2. Now, as you can imagine, I basically died because Belveth stayed in my lane. You already know this whole top lane shenanigan. Viego is nowhere to be found, and Viego doesn't really plan to go top lane, ever. What's that going to do for my lane? Well, he has teleport, so he's going to have an extreme EXP lead, and there's not really going to be much I can do about it. I still don't have summoner spells. Essentially, this is one of those Doom games that I was talking about. Well, let's skip even further. Skarner leaves lane, and it seems as if he gets another kill, and he has a blasting wand. He is 2-0, and he's level 5, whilst I'm level 4. You can probably predict what's going to happen. Spoiler alert, he pokes me out, and surprise, surprise, he kills me. The lane, for me, is now doomed officially. This is nothing I can do, and Viego does not plan to gank a 3-0 Skarner. It's over. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bro, that was just one game. Get over it. Yes, I have more evidence. I'm stacked up. You thought I was joking, weren't you? No. This is my jungler. This is my mid laner. That's their jungler. That's their mid laner. You can see the scores. You can see the differences. I don't need to talk about it. But here's the thing I'm trying to point out. I'm not trying to come here and cry about this whole my team, their team. I'm not trying to do that. I played this game for way too long to still be crying about that kind of stuff. I'm over it right now. What I'm trying to reiterate here, my point is, this is something that happens quite often. It's in my recent 20 games. That's how common it is. It is part of the solo queue experience. These things happen. They're going to happen, and they won't stop happening. The main thing you need to worry about is ensuring that you don't tilt off of it and that you continue to go next no matter what. It's part of the mentality. You need to have that in you. That's my point here. So, I guess the message I want to give to the viewer at hand is, I know you're frustrated, but especially if you're trying to climb, you gotta let that frustration go, bro. Let that frustration go. You gotta. You have to choose between being and not being frustrated. I'm sorry, but that's the only way these kind of things work. So, without further ado, thank you for watching the video. Do the YouTube usuals. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and watch more videos. Anyways, that's it from me. All my links are down in the description below. Have a nice rest of your day, and peace. Late.